It is the RIOT on Radio U. Yes, I'm back from vacation.
Yay, Obi's been on vacation the last 2 days doing nothing.
It was incredible. I went from the basement, to my bedroom.
To the kitchen?
I visited, I actually have 2 bathrooms. I tried each one.
Nice.
You just wouldn't believe the fun that was had.
It's nice when you can go to your own house, like it's an Airbnb, but it's your own place.
Well, I spent so little time there lately that it just seems fresh to me.
Well, it's sad because normally Jared comes in, but we'll do it this way since we're still physically distancing from him and others.
Oh, man, I'm not just physically distancing. I'm socially distancing myself from Jared.
So this is Jared. Jared's from, going back in the beginning, Graceful Closure, and then that became Euvoia, and now Jared is doing a Jared Marc.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Obi can't
I
handle
asked myself the same thing.
I'm like,
I can't handle the changes either.
So Marc is your middle name, right?
It is my middle name, yeah.
Okay, well then here's my question: is that you've gone through 2 band names and now you're using Jared Marc? When you start,
I still have my last name.
I still
have my last name.
Okay, that's what I was going to say.
Band.
I was going to say, where do you go from here? Because if you do something else, you don't own yourself anymore. You're gone.
I know, but listen, we still got my last name, and we could also get into individual names, like just the artist Jared.
That's true.
Does that guy exist?
That could work.
He might not.
He does now. I'll tell you that.
Well, would you say, though, still with Euvoia being in a group setting for Jared Marc, now this is just with you as the setting?
Yeah, and I think, if you listen to the songs, they just sound different. Jared Marc stuff, although there's a little bit of, a band feel to it just because that's kind of who I am, there's also a song that I have coming out that has a whole entire brass section, and it's kind of an old 50s, 60s single artist guy song, So it's just different. It's more of party fun, easy life songs.
Gotcha.
While Euvoia is deep into the gut of everything. So, or heart, maybe that's better. Yeah,
that works.
You know what, dude? We're not thoracic surgeons. We can handle whatever sort of internal organ you want to go to. It's fine.
Don't forget to hop on to Facebook right now. If you join us at Radio U or Radio U RIOT, you can watch Jared where he's at. He's at home, so you can see him there.
Actually, yeah, dude. Talk to us about your Is that your home studio there?
Yeah.
Dude, you have 3 guitars? How many guitars do you need?
One for each
There's
name.
There's
a fourth one.
Just in case.
These are guitars. These are bass guitars.
Oh, different. I like the wall.
Yeah.
It's got the wooden wall and then some soundproofing, so you can see a studio again if you hop on and watch.
Yeah, dude, you've got soundproofing, brick, wood, glass. It's all of the elements.
My house, when we moved back from Nashville, we bought this really old, this home was built in 1900s. And so it's all the walls are exposed brick, it's a 3-story home downtown Columbus. So it's all exposed brick. It's kind of wild. It's fun. It's actually a unique home.
Yeah, it's
a unique home.
It's real brick, where in some of our houses you're that's not real.
It's real. I have to clean up the parts of the brick that fall off every now and then because it's so old. I'm I don't know how long this house is going to stay here, but for now it's great.
Well, it's you have to cover the real brick with some new brick or something. You just have to cover it.
Yeah. It's slowly just falling off the wall.
Oh, no.
Dude, we could make a math equation for how it's falling apart. You sweep it up, we'll weigh it, then we weigh each individual brick. We multiply that by the number of bricks that you have and divide it by
the guitars in the room.
And pretty soon,
and that'll tell you how long it'll last.
We'll know how many years this guy has left on the house before he's out.
Oh, man. That's good. I wouldn't have thought about that. Oh,
yeah, just something for you to think about, dude. So talk to us for real though. You with this Jared Marc stuff.
This is Jared from Euvoia that you normally know him from, but now on Radio U, you can hear his new song "What You Want" as Jared Marc. So M-A-R-C.
I can't accept that. This is only Jared from Jared Marc. Everything else is past.
I want to make sure people recognize it and can still connect with him.
Jeez, Obi, come on,
man. Look, it's not my job to perpetuate your brand.
It is. You help him. You're supposed to help him.
Dude, no, seriously though, we've got a new song that we're going to be playing from that.
Yes, thank you.
You kind of broke it down, but what makes you want to do this over Euvoia or something else? Like, why go with Jared Marc?
So I turned 30 just like a week and a half ago. And, bro, life is a lot different than it was when I started playing in bands when I was 18. So it's like, I don't know, man. I have a kid that's due in July. I have a toddler now. I have 3 Great Danes that are literally on the floor behind me.
Aww,
cool.
Oh, they're so cute.
Why are they so well behaved?
They're so cute.
Well, it just depends on the day. And really it depends on how much food is involved.
That's true. In the hours, it's still sleeping time.
Right. So, but yeah, I started writing a bunch of songs that are more just like fun, like living in the moment, because that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I toured, I literally have lived on a tour bus basically like all last year. And so life's been just kind of crazy, very different. I'm like coming home, working hard to be a good dad and a good husband and just present, but then I'm gone and everything is different. And I think I just needed music that I didn't have to think too much about, like just good, fun, like create and not have to worry about, is this deep enough? Is this hitting, what someone's going through enough? And I'm like, I'm just gonna have a good time right now. So that's kind of what the new songs are. It's just like literally living in the moment, having a good time. The What You Want song is literally about just grabbing what you want. Like I can do what I want. Like this is my life. Like I'm just gonna have a good time. And I don't mean it in a rebellious way, for the record. Like it's not a rebellion. Like I
do what I want.
But it's
that's
just
why we like it so much.
Yeah, it's just like, man, life is crazy, and I just need to take it easy right now. So
I feel that. I feel that. So, this is Jared of Graceful Closure, Euvoia, and now Jared Marc. And dude, you know what? I'm always glad to see you, man.
We are. We're so
always
happy
glad to see you.
For a lot of times when bands, they'll go do this and that, and we just like to follow along. And as long as you're still doing something, that's all that matters.
Dude, I gotta tell you,
appreciate it. Yes,
Nikki got me an AeroPress for Christmas.
No kidding. I got my mom one for Christmas.
Oh, so is it? Does that make it more or less cool? I'm not sure.
No,
it's coffee awesome. Like my mom does.
I don't know if that helped it or hurt it.
It feels a little like a backhanded compliment. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, man.
You're ready to make coffee like moms do.
Call Jared's mom. Hey.
Does she have any tips for Obi?
My mom is cooler than most moms, so you should feel good.
I don't think this is still a compliment. I don't think we can recover from that.
I still don't feel good about it. Like, I still don't.
But you're excited, and
Your
yes, you have
mom uses AeroPress.
You should be excited about it. AeroPress are great. That's actually what we use like when touring. That's what we use the most because they're quick, easy to clean, they make a great cup of coffee.
They really do. Okay, good.
Anyone can use it.
And anyone can use it, including my mom. They're a great transition. They're a great transition from like a normal pot cup of coffee to an AeroPress.
Well, I've gone from normal to French press. Now I'm on AeroPress.
To cold brew that's hot.
Ooh,
remember that? We did that for a while.
We've done that.
Yeah, see, he remembers. That's true.
I'm just ready for you to come in just chewing beans. So I expect that to be the new thing. Like, why are you guys even making anything?
Actually, have you had chocolate? Oh, I cannot talk. Chocolate covered espresso beans? Have you had those?
Absolutely.
Those are actually really good.
Those are
amazing.
It's true. So, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to grab myself. Looks like your animals are stirring. I hear children screaming.
Is it time?
It's probably time for us to just move into some
music.
Play
the music.
And such.
I hear the dogs.
Yeah. So,
they're like shaking themselves, getting hair all over my studio.
Aww.
Well, dude, it's been super good to hang with you for real. And congratulations on living for 30 whole years.
Thanks.
And more music.
And all those life forms that are depending on you and this music.
They do, man. Tax
And remember,
deductibles.
if Jared has left anything to remember when we hear this song, we can do what we want.
Do what I want.
That's it.
I make my coffee the way I want, which happens to be the same way as Mom does.
So this is all under Jared Marc. So make sure you find it on all the social media. Yeah, with a C, MARC. And this stuff is the new stuff is called What You Want.
What You Want, Jared Marc. It is the Riot.